Hey guys, Sam here. Today is January the 12th, Saturday, and I was getting ready to try to get this transmission onto the engine block and mate it together and possibly get it in the frame. Anyways, I went ahead and got a new torque converter, but supposedly it's made in the USA by Boss Hog torque converters. There's a sticker there, and then instructions on how to put it in, or what to do to get it in there. So we're gonna go with a new one because I did not want to use that used one because of the fluid that was in there. I've got to pull my stuff out to find the bolts for the flex plate bolts that bolt this torque converter on, and I have to find all that, and it's gonna probably take me a while because I don't throw nothing away, but then when I need it I can't find it. So I'm gonna start pulling some boxes I have under this bench here and try to remember where I put the bolts. Alright guys, as I get things done, hopefully I'll bring you guys along. Well guys, it's still Saturday, January the 12th. It looks like I'm not going to be able to get this done this weekend like I wanted to. I found the old bolts finally after tearing the shop apart looking for bolts. But I did find my flex wheel to crankshaft bolts. These are 7/16 by 20, I believe. Okay, anyway, two of the bolts have this missing, which I don't know if it's necessary to have these washers. I guess they lock in place, kind of like a lock washer type deal. So I'm thinking about just going ahead and ordering these. They have these in ARP. Get those ordered, and then the torque converter that I had used this type of bolt, which is it's a fine thread bolt, but it's a bolt with a nut. So the old torque converter just had the bracket that comes up like this and over, and then you had the bolt that goes through to bolt the flex plate onto the torque converter, and then the nut on the bottom to tighten it up. This torque converter has already threaded hole, which is the 3/8 by 16, I believe. Well, anyway, the goal was to get this thing here in the car this weekend, but it don't look like it's gonna happen, so I gotta find something else to do. Since I didn't get to get this engine and the transmission together and in the car, I decided to get these bumpers, the rear and front bumper of the car, and take these apart. The bumpers are actually not too bad a shape. I'm going to have to probably get them re-chromed or whatnot, but anyways, I wanted to get all this bracket off and take the bumper apart so I could go ahead and sandblast the brackets and then get them in epoxy primer painted and all that good stuff. But I really let these bumpers go. I didn't store them here inside up in the attic or in here. When I had taken them off the car, I put them I put them outside and covered them up with a tarp. But anyways, these brackets were, I had it blocked up, but eventually the blocks went into the dirt and the brackets went into the dirt, and so they got pretty bad shape. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to get new brackets, but I am going to take all this apart and go from there. So as I get that done, I'll bring you guys back. As you can see, I've got a lot of rust here. All this is pretty bad rusted, but hopefully that can be cleaned up and blasted and saved. So what else? I was going to say something else, but I forgot. Oh, Yeah, the metal back here is pretty rusted. So I don't know if we have a, I don't think we have a re-chroming place here locally, but if I had to take these to get them re-chromed, I'd have to probably go 4 or 5 hours from here. Anyways, I was gonna say that was the last time that this car was tagged. In January 1991. So that's when the car actually ran and was on the road. Alright guys, bring you guys back if I get anything accomplished. Well, there you go guys. Got both front and rear bumper taken apart. Looks like the brackets, the braces are going to be pretty good. Maybe just the ones that hook up to the frame. That one, it's got quite a bit of pitting where it dug in the dirt. So I may pick up a couple of those, right and left. And here's the rear bumper. And that front bumper is a whole lot heavier than the rear bumper because it has this front brace. And then it's been wrecked over here, or the car probably got hit on the front end. This brace was dented and then it was re-welded in the back part of it. I noticed that while researching online, looking online, that they do sell this piece right here. I don't know if it's as heavy duty as this one. This has got 2 layers of steel. This makes the front bumper really heavy. It's got a back plate behind it, and then it was cracked and welded here, I guess, when it was wrecked at one time. But anyways, those end pieces could probably be re-chromed. That center piece probably so also. It's got a dent there. Then this piece here, I've seen them that they sell these online too. I don't know how good they are aftermarket, but that's just where the license plate goes. And it's got these weird clips on it that I don't know. These little clips like this, they go on that hole, go through the hole, and then these little lips here, they widen out and then they hook up to that. I really don't see why you couldn't put some type of nut to have a round head on here and then a bolt here. I have seen those type rivet looking bolts that someone told me about also. I looked them up on eBay. They look like rivets on the head, but they have a bolt that screws in. That would go good right here. And also on the grill, the front grill, where you gotta drill the old rivets out. So yeah, that's a weird clip. I mean, the only way I could get them out is I hammered these little lips here. I hammered it with a screwdriver just to squish them in, then they popped out. And then that's a part there. Well, it'll come apart. Anyways, that's what I've done today, and I will have to get these things blasted, sandblasted, and then those braces, brackets, all probably epoxy them, and then I'll shoot them with a coat of some type of paint, black or something. Alright guys, that's about it for today. I was just kind of messing around. Other than this, I hadn't done anything else. Like I said earlier, I really was looking forward to putting the engine in, but I still need a couple of more parts, bolts, to put the flex plate in and that good stuff. Alright, see you guys on the next one.